Today we're going to answer a viewer question. The question is from Greg, and Greg asks, I was behind a truck rolling coal. Do I have a case if I get sick? And so what we're going to talk about today is rolling coal. I, quite frankly, never heard of the term rolling coal before Greg asked this question, and so I had to educate myself about what it is. Basically, what rolling coal is where someone has a truck, a pickup truck, maybe, and they have a diesel engine, and then they modify the diesel engine so that they can basically blow out a bunch of black smoke. They may put a switch in the vehicle, maybe put a stack in that lets them blow more black diesel fumes out of the truck. And so why do people do this? Quite frankly, I don't know. I don't know that much about it. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen out on the roadways. I've seen it happen on videos on the internet as well. I don't know why people do that. What I read about it was that they do it as sort of a anti-environmentalism protest. You know, they might pull up in front of some dude in a Kia or in front of a Prius, I mean, and hit the switch and roll some coal just to make the point that no one's going to tell them not to drive their pickup truck the way they want to drive it. But frankly, I don't know why people do it that way. They just do. But the question is, if I get sick, do I have a case? And the answer is, if you get sick because you inhaled someone's unreasonable amount of diesel fumes, and you have a doctor that says that due to the exposure to that environmental hazard, you became sick, then yeah, you probably do have a case. The more concerning thing from my perspective is that there are situations, from what I understand, there are situations where, as a result of rolling coal, the person in the car behind the truck can't see where they're going and they may crash. And in that situation, if someone is injured or killed, then they definitely have a case against the driver who hit the switch and blasted out a bunch of black fumes. So yeah, if you are injured or you are made sick because someone is rolling coal, probably you do have a personal injury claim that can be brought against that driver for doing that. Your allegation would be that they were negligent, that a reasonable person would not be rolling coal, and by engaging in this unreasonable conduct, they exposed you to this harm, and therefore they should have to pay for damages to compensate you for the harm that they did. So if you're someone who is rolling coal, you got a pickup truck, and you've made changes to the engine so that, or to the diesel engine so that it can have this capability, I'd be interested to hear why you did that and what benefit it gives you or gives your truck. If you are someone who is injured due to this, I'd be interested in hearing about the story, even if it's not in one of the states where we practice. I'd still be interested in hearing the story. If you have feedback, thoughts, comments on rolling coal, I'd be interested in hearing those as well. You can email me. My name is Ben Schwartz. My email address is ben.schwartz@schwartzandschwartz.com. You can go on our Facebook page, facebook.com/schwartzandschwartz, and leave a comment there or send us a message through that page. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you found this interesting, and Greg, I hope this answers your question.